We're looking at you.
So we're here with Justin Carbone and Shannon Murdoch, both ex-participants. Justin placed third today at the Manchester Invitational, and Shannon placed second. So congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Did you have any particular strategy? We'll start with Shannon. Coming into this race.
Not particularly. I think we have a fast freshman on our team too, so that both kind of work together and just see how we feel. It's early in the season still, so we just wanted to get a feel for the first race at Derryfield this year, 4 states.
And you, Justin, did you have anything particular you wanted to do?
Always I want to go out fast here, but the heat kind of stopped that, so just kind of went out with the leaders and just tried to stay with them as long as I could and have a better closing mile than I did at New England's.
And with that heat, you guys must have been here pretty early for the. Did your freshman run in the freshman race, or did she run in the big school?
She ran in the big school race.
She did, okay.
Yeah.
So you guys maybe weren't here quite so early.
I was.
You were.
I came later.
Okay.
My parents drove me.
How'd you handle that? Did you just hang out in your tent?
Yeah, I just hung out in the shade. You can't do much about it.
Now the course conditions must have been pretty good because it is dry and it can be really muddy here at Derryfield. But was there a point in the race where you knew you had to go either with the leaders or move yourself and push?
I mean, the hills in the second mile are always big, like trying to stay with the leaders. And then,
Ski slope.
Yeah, right there. I think that's a big part of the course. So when you get to the top, you just kind of let it fly all the way down.
Same thing, ski slope is where the pack really broke up today. I think Eli and the kid from, I think it was Hall, were out in front, and then there was a nice group behind there, and that's when I took off, right up, coming over the hill, and then that's where I gained my separation.
Did you have any particular people you were marking today? Did anybody you were really hoping to stay with? Probably at the front of the pack, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the big people from New Hampshire, like Hannah and Megan, were in separate races, so it's kind of ambiguous to see who would jump out. And the girl from Merrimack Valley did a great job. So.
Now this is her first. I think this is her first race ever at Derryfield. Was she letting you lead for most of the race, or did she just go right to the front?
We kind of ran the first mile together. We came through at like 6:02, and then she kind of started to pull off on the hills, and that's where she broke away.
That's a fast pace for the first mile.
It was fast, yeah, and it was hot too. Yeah, we definitely felt it on those miles.
What did you guys come in through the first mile? I noticed it was probably a little bit slower.
I heard everything. I heard everything from 5:13 to 5:07 to somewhere in that. I know.
Yeah, that's probably
at
about
2 miles. I was at 10:40,
yeah.
And then so the last mile must have been really fast.
Yeah.
I think Eli and company was maybe 10 seconds ahead of me at 2 miles.
Where you get that really nice long downhill section where you can really push it.
Yep.
Now I wanted to do also part of like the featured athlete, so I had a couple of questions for you guys, not involving today's race, if that's all right too. How long have you both been running?
Since 4th grade.
Since 4th grade. Oh my gosh.
8, maybe competitively when I was in middle school. We've been on the same middle school team. It's all through high school, so it's been fun.
And you're a junior, and you're both a junior.
I'm
You're
a
junior.
senior.
You're a senior. Oh my gosh. What do you like most about cross country? Like, what is your favorite thing about cross country?
I like the team part of cross country because we're all doing the same event and it's a little bit more cohesive. It's just the distance group, so it's fun.
I like how it's not flat. It's hills. It's whoever can grind it out the most to get through it.
So is that a dig on the track? The fact that you have no hills on the track?
A little bit, yeah.
Do you guys have a favorite pre-race meal, like the night before a race?
The night before, I would always have pasta.
I have pasta and I try to get some sort of meat, some fish maybe. I like fish before the race. That's good.
Now, can either of you hear the music that plays like right off the start?
No, we were talking about that at the start. We were like, our whole team was like, we will play Taylor Swift, and then the gun went off, and I realized I was like, I have no idea. I didn't hear, yeah.
I
It was
wondered
funny.
about that. Do you have any songs that you listen to get you pumped up, or do you just kind of zone it?
I don't really listen to music beforehand.
I do a little bit of everything though. Usually for the individual stuff. Team-wise, I usually don't have the headphones in. I'm trying to communicate with everyone else.
Well, congratulations, both of you, and
Thank
thanks
you.
for
Thank
doing
you
this
so
interview.
much.
We'll see you at the end of the month. Or
Oh yeah.
next month.